Yo, happy Independence Day. Jay in the building. Hope all is well with you. You're enjoying your national holiday if you're in the States. If you're not in the States, hey, it's a great Monday. In this video, I'm going to give you four of the steps that I've been using, my students have been using in order to close 5K deals, 6K deals, 6.5K deals. And it's not what you might think. It's not, hey, look, strategy time and, telling you what strategies to use because we all know that all the strategies are out there, right? Like between one marketer to another marketer or from one expert to another expert, there's not going to be a great variation in the tactics and strategies, right? Because there is nothing new under the sun, but maybe new variation. So I'm going to take you through the steps that have been working. And then as you can see, I do have for this week up until Friday, 25% off my program, the program that has worked for so many people to close 5K deals. Check out my stories. They're going to be there. People like Lauren, 5K deal close with a program that we created together. People like Laura, 5K deal closed. Favor, 5K deal closed. Joy, 10K closed in 5 days. So this stuff really does work. So without further ado, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this. Let's hit number one. So what's been key in this period in terms of closing deals? I'd say this has been one of the keys. Removing any attachment to the outcome. Yeah. I remember very early on, I used to think, oh, when am I going to sign my first client in the coaching space? When is that going to happen? Oh my God. Is it even possible? Look, real estate, yep, boom, proven, like 8 clients in 2 months. Yeah, possible, could do that. But in this new particular, in this new space, it was just a case of, is this really possible? But had to really remove attachment to the outcome. Had to really just begin to think, okay, the process, adding value, seeing where the problems that people were having, showing up consistently, being that person that was solving the problems consistently, and then just removing that need to succeed too quickly, removing that need to post up testimonials and say, hey, look, I've made this happen, guys, but just saying it's part of the journey. Okay. I know in the new niche, for example, I had about 2 months where nothing was happening whatsoever. I think I got a small sale come through, but nothing tangible was happening. But removing the attachment to the outcome and just being clingy to the process, baby, being absolutely clingy to that process. And you know what? If you use the recipe, then eventually, if you follow that process, the recipe, you're going to get cookies. Cookies might not come out crispy. Cookies might come out a bit soft. Cookies might come out a bit hard, but you get some sort of cookies if you follow the recipe. Hope that makes sense. Removing that attachment to the outcome. Not easy to do, but look, hey, look, if it takes a month, it takes a month, right? If it takes a few months, there you go. But remove that attachment. The next. Forgetting what other people are thinking. I know that there was a lot of people that said to me, hey, Jay, why the hell are you going into this new niche? Why? You're making money. You're making money where you are. People know who you are. Look, you appeared in books. You appeared like with all of the gurus in the space. You're leaving money on the table. Don't go into that new space. Look, you got people like Baz is there. Trey Cochran is there. Whitney's there. Sydney's there. All of the people are there. They saturated. Market saturated. Forget it. Just take, stay where you are. Really, even go back to high school teaching. But here it is. What I've realized very quickly is to base whatever you're doing on heart and mind alignment. Because when it aligns with your head, with your mind, it means that, okay, this is something that's challenging. This is something that's going to maybe push you to another level. I was comfortable in the real estate space, right? Because I'd probably maxed out to where I could get to in the real estate space. So that's number one. And then what's next? Number two, my heart wasn't in it. And because my heart wasn't in it and I wasn't pushing to the maximum in terms of my mind, guess what? I wasn't playing full out. And so by taking the pivot to a new space, my heart was in it. Look, this is what I clearly want to do for the next 5 years. If I change my mind next month, don't judge me. No, I'm joking. But look, this is what I want to do for the next 5-10 years, right? Because this is it. You can grow so much here. You can scale the business. You can use YouTube. You can dance around on TikTok, right? You can make up a dance. Hey, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. You can do what you want to do. Whereas maybe in the real estate space, I thought, do I really want to continue? But here it is. Taking the guidance from my heart, taking the guidance from my ambition. That's what I need to align with rather than what people think. Because people will sow the seeds of doubt in your mind where you think, okay, have I made the right move here? Am I doing the right thing? Another thing about what people think doesn't just extend to quote unquote civilians, but to mentors as well, right? Because, I remember making this pivot and then a few mentors were saying to me, hey, look, go with this offer. Look, it feels good to you, pivot and go with this offer. But I made the key mistake. I listened to my mentor over people in the market. And what's the problem with that? If you're not listening to your not competitors, but to your customers in the market, then what happens? You're guessing. I created a masterclass offer. Because I saw success with masterclasses, I thought I'd use that as an offer. But what was the problem with that? The market wasn't resonating with masterclasses. The market didn't care about masterclasses. What did the market care about? Clients, right? And I lost touch with that. So, two regards, right? Listening to what just random people were saying. Hey, look, are you crazy? Listening to what mentors were saying, maybe blindly. Of course, they're there to give suggestions, but you gotta take what the mentor says and then also back that up with market analysis. Otherwise, you're just guessing. Okay. Every good mentor should tell you, hey, that if the market doesn't raise the hand and say, look, this is what we want, then you're gassed of hopium. You're hoping, you're wishing, you're praying. Next, now this is a big one. No comparison. So easy to compare, right? Look, and I see it. People doing $1 million in a month, and then me think, wow, they're doing $1 million a month, right? But they've been in the field for 5 years. 5 years. I've been in the field 5 months. You can't compare yourself. You got to look at where they were at the start of their journey, right? Where were they at the start of the journey? That's more interesting, right? Because you are able more accurately to gauge, okay, if they were here after month 5 and now they're here after month 72, whatever it is, what does that say? It says that if I remain consistent, if I remain on course, then maybe I will get something similar. Maybe I will have that same level of growth. But I have to not compare, but replicate the mindset, maybe at the same stage. I think a lot of people talk about this law of attraction stuff, right? Hey, forget DMs, forget that stuff. I just want to do law of attraction because I saw someone do that. But I guarantee when that guru who is now 5 years, 6 years in, right? When they started, they weren't just posting content and poof, people sliding in the DMs. That wasn't happening right at the start, was it? No. What was happening at the start? Well, they were building organically. They were building a name, serving clients, giving a couple of sessions, and then, of course, like when you become a household name, then everything's fantastic. When you're established, right? It's like if you're Brad Pitt, you never pay for a meal anywhere, right? Like you go somewhere, people want to give you free stuff, etc., etc. But when Brad Pitt was starting off as an actor, he was hustling, right? Maybe multiple rehearsals a day, making sure that his breath was fresh and haircut, hustling. There you go. Then number 4. Do not doubt a proven process. I see this so much. People, I come in and they work with me and they know that the system gets results. It's unequivocal. It's worked for me in an all-female space, right? Where look at my G.I. Jane haircut. I've got no right to have any gravitas in this industry, Women helping women see a guy shows up, but because the processes are proven, are simple, are implementable, scalable, all of the things, because these things are in place, what do people see? Okay. Well, first choice would have been a woman. But Jay, because you've laid this out, because it's so simple, let's see about working with you. Simple. Simplicity scales. Complexity fails. That's it, right? That's it. So therefore, if things are simple, if the process is simple, stick to that process. Don't go around remixing and changing because it doesn't work for 2 weeks. Oh, it didn't work for 2 weeks. Let me try a masterclass. Oh, it didn't work for 2 weeks. Let me try doing long form content and then putting my link there. Oh, it didn't work for 2 weeks. Instead of charging $5,000, I'm going to charge $497 and give payment plans. Oh, because it didn't work for 2 weeks. I'm going to cut my hair off and get a similar style to G.I. Jane style. Ooh, Independence Day. But this is it. Look, if the process is proven, follow the process. Some people it's going to take 1 week, right? I know my client Joy. 2 months, nada, niente, zilch. That's it. Zero. Nothing. 2 months, stuck at the process, 10K in 5 days. Why? Because to follow the process. Look, if this is going to take 5 months, it's going to take 5 months, right? Or if it's going to take 30 sales calls, it's going to take 30 sales calls. But that period of the journey is what people will pay you for. Because you've been through the journey. You know what the wilderness feels like. You know what it feels like when it's not fully working. You know. You can't skip the process. You can't. You got to love the process. You got to step into the process. You got to enjoy. Final step, bonus. The Sensei system. Okay. And by the way, this system giving 25% off the flagship program for this. So if after listening to what the system involves, you're interested, let me know. But here's what the Sensei system consists of. Number one, what does it consist of, Jay? Offer creation based on what the market wants, and then in the delivery, slipping in what the market needs. So you got that beautiful, brutal blend of wants and needs, right? And how do we formulate that? It's two things: market research and competitor analysis. That's how we get the offer together, right? Rather than how many people craft their offer on what they want. Hey, abundance system. Hey, the blissful women helping women cash flow, all of the things system. Yeah, baby. Feel the holy, holy, holy spiritualness. Oh, that might be good for you, but might not resonate with the market. And to get product market fit, we have to actually study the market to create a product that the market wants, right? So that's number one. Two, our offer is cinched in. Our content has to be offer centric. So even when we're creating engagement posts, it means having content that calls out the people that are most likely to benefit from our offer, right? So if your offer is going to benefit Facebook group owners, have posts that call out these people, right? Because they're people that we can connect with. If your offer is going to, resonate with people over 50, then the content is going to draw those people out. So that's the key to engagement. And then creating value posts that the most beneficial value posts I see are belief shifting value posts. And what I mean by belief shifting value posts is look, hey, I started here, now I'm here. Okay. The A to B. Okay. And traveling along the line, right? Belief shifting. Okay. How I pivoted businesses 3 times in a year, but I pivoted with the right intentions, not out of boredom, but out of necessity to connect with my heart. Okay. How I moved from school teacher, teaching business studies in the classroom, to teaching business to the world. All of those sorts of things, right? And then after you have your offer cinched in and your content cinched in, then hopefully people are going to come into your world that resonate with what you have to say, right? And if that's the case, we connect with them in the DMs. No cold pitching stuff, but more like solving problems, connecting. Hey, we've all heard of those PDFs, right? Hey, get a free PDF. How I made $1 million in 5 seconds. Those sorts of stuff, right? PDF time. But imagine with the Sensei system creating a personalized lead magnet for the right type of potential client, right? And we deliver that personalized lead magnet in the DM. How powerful is that? Okay, it's personalized, based, crafted to the person. Okay, damn, just hit my knee there. Yeah, no sympathy. So yeah, number one, offer. Two, content. Three, DMs. And then the final part is using a Zoom system in order to take people from problem unaware to problem aware. People might have thought, hey, look, the problem that I'm experiencing is based on the market's saturated. There's too many big hitters in the market. But the problem might actually be, hey, it's not the saturation of the market, but it's the poor quality of your offer. That's really holding your business back, because people do not know how you can help them, how you can serve, how you can change their lives, providing a transformation that's legendary. Sorry, guys. it's Independence Day, right? You gotta, you know, like the B boys and the break boys, whatever they call. But yeah, so yeah, to remind you of the system: one, offer, make the offer based on your market research. Two, content has to be based on the offer and also the people who you serve with the offer. Three, the DMs, personalized things. Four, Zoom, taking people from problem unaware to problem aware, which is what we call not client attraction, but client creation. We create clients, poof, from fresh air. Because people come on thinking, hey, look, yeah, let me get this free value. Yeah, why not? Then they leave thinking, oh my God, no, Jay knows my problems. He knows what issues I have. So hope you enjoyed this particular video. It's been going for about 20 minutes now. What I am doing this month is I am offering 25% off my program that's helped so many people to close 5K deals, get to 6 figures, 10K a month. 25% of this program. How this program differs is that it's based on implementation. Offer, we implement, we do it for you. Content, the templates done for you. DMs, the strategy is pretty much done for you in terms of some of the sequences. And then finally, how to sell, how to close. Again, that is done for you. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to get in contact about potentially working with me, don't be shy. More than happy to have a conversation, see where you're at, and see how I could potentially help you. My name's Jay. It's been a pleasure. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Happy Independence Day. DM me if you need any help. Peace, it's Jay.